am still a hard man. Let's go. It is I, Imperator of Forge, once again. I am back. And I wanted to do this response to Oliver Atlantis, I think is his name that he uses the most. He has used many different alts. Oliver D. Smith, Oliver Atlantis. And he's been going back and forth with the Dark Ninja on Kiwi Farms, and they've been accusing yours truly, little old me, of life ruination. Yes, I have been accused by Oliver D. Smith of life ruination, and that apparently is all I do. I hurt people's feelings because I say truthful things about them. I don't know. Well, Oliver, that is a no true Scotsman fallacy. That is just a pure ad hominem attack against me, and that's just a no true Scotsman fallacy. It's complete nonsense. But Oliver, I have to ask the question. I have to beg you the question, why are you on Kiwi Farms when you tried to go after Josh Connor Moon, reporting him to various LGBTQ and trans websites and asexual websites to get his website taken down? So you're just as bad as the people that you call out. You're just as bad as any of these other people that you hate. In fact, you're probably worse. Keffels also tried to do that, Oliver D. Smith. Did you know that Keffels also tried to take down Kiwi Farms, and it didn't work? They just switched to Onion. They just switched to an Onion website with Tor browser, and that took care of it, Oliver. Okay, Keffels, of all people, Keffels could not even get Kiwi Farms taken down. So if someone like Keffels, a crybaby like Keffels, could not get Kiwi Farms taken down, how is a nobody like you going to do it? But back to the topic, you claimed that I was engaging in life ruination to the Dark Ninja, but I have here a clip of you doing the same thing that you accuse others of. Let's read it. Let's read it out loud. And Oliver, if you're watching, Oliver, you can read along the lines with me. I know that you're not the brightest. I know that you're not the sharpest tool in the shed, so let's read it. Okay. Oliver, I know that you never got past the first grade. I get that. So let's just read between the lines. I plan on contacting LGBT website organizations soon about Kiwi Farms and how it harasses homosexuals, transsexuals, etc. Josh Connor Moon has also insulted asexuals or people on the gray asexuality spectrum, like myself. He has gone as far as denying asexuality exists. Kiwi Farms has targeted virtually every sexual, religious, ethnic minority group. As I previously informed you, I recently also submitted a report to the SPLC. That's the Southern Poverty Law Center. I have a massive log of Joshua's racist and Islamophobic, where he says he wants to unalive Muslims, etc. comments. And I'm just reading what Oliver D. Smith posted. So, Oliver D. Smith right here is doing the exact same type of life ruination method that he accuses other people of doing. The difference, though, is he's doing it from an Antifa perspective. So when Oliver Atlantis is attacking big bad racists, big bad homophobes, it's not life ruination. But if it's somebody on a conservative right-wing perspective, like someone from a supposedly right-wing conservative background, it's life ruination. Oh, you're ruining my life, man. I only spend 99% of my life on the internet. That's all I have to live for. I'm a fucking neckbeard soy jack from 4chan. How could you ruin my life? Oh! Nobody's ruining your life. You ruined your own life, Oliver. You wasted your entire 20s and most of your 30s doing this stuff. When you could have lived a good life, you could have chosen to have gotten a good career, you could have made money, you could have done a lot of stuff, but instead you focused on doing this because you're a sensitive softie. You're a soft boy, Oliver. That's why you haven't gone out with nobody, either of the same sex or the other sex. Okay, so stay mad, Oliver. I don't care. I've bested you once before, and I'll do it again. I've beaten you many times before, and you've whined and complained back then, and I could do it now. Okay? You're no true Scotsman fallacy nonsense, or your bandwagon fallacy nonsense. I could care less. And what are you going to do? Like, you're just going to make up more lies and stuff? You notice that the things that you have said about me, I don't report. I don't call as slander. You're afraid, Oliver. You're afraid of your own shadow. You're afraid of your own shadow. You're afraid of Ryan K. Morgan. Okay, of all people in the world. 15, 16 years later, and you're still afraid that Ryan K. Morgan might come and Minecraft you. How cowardly is that? Okay? You were afraid of a woman, Alexandria Schell. You are afraid of a Danish woman because even she could beat you. Even she was stronger and more committed than you are. Okay? You're nothing. You're fucking nothing to me, Oliver D. Smith. I don't care. I don't care about you. You are nothing but mud. You are nothing but slime. Go back into the rat hole that you crawled out from, buddy. You are nothing. Totally nothing to me. I don't care about your feelings. Okay? You can debate me on genetics and human behavior. You want to talk about phrenology and genetics and human behavior? Then go right ahead. We can do that. Okay? I'll own you. I will freaking own you, Oliver, so hard. You are nothing, Oliver. You are absolute nothing. I would own you so hard on a debate about human phrenology. Human phrenology of all things in the world. You used to be right-wing, Oliver. I remember you saying that the Irish were not Caucasian, okay? You went from a position where you said that Irish and Italians are not Caucasian to now being a total, absolute, just denying that genetics cannot have any influence whatsoever on human behavior. You know, well, then how is it that some people have red hair and other people have brown hair? Why do people have asthma while others don't? Why is it some people get cancer and others don't? Oh, you want to talk about that genetics have no relation whatsoever to human behavior, Oliver D. Smith? J.F. Garapi would own you. Ryan Falk, the alternative hypothesis, would own you. So many people would own you, Oliver, on that. You could not hold your own in a debate. You would lose so badly, it would be an embarrassment. You would delete all of your social media. Your family and relatives would disown you. Your parents would kick you out of your house. You would actually have to get a job. You'd have to scrape your ass and live in a back alleyway somewhere in England, because that's how bad of an embarrassment you would be if you lost, Oliver, in a debate about genetics and the influence it has on human behavior compared to the environment. I bet you don't even understand what nature versus nurture is, much less do you even know what the nature-person distinction is, Oliver. You would lose so embarrassingly, it would be horrible for you. You would lose so terribly, Oliver, it would be an embarrassment. Just like you're an embarrassment to yourself and to others. Even when it comes to other homosexuals and asexuals, they consider you an embarrassment. Your family and your friends, everyone around you in your life consider you to be an embarrassment. Here you are, doing the very thing that you accuse me of doing. Life ruination. And that's the exact same thing that you were doing like 5 or 6 or 7 years ago with Josh Connor Moon. You wanted to take down his website, just like Keffel's. You wanted to make sure that he got arrested and he went to prison for being an Islamophobe or something like that. It's so funny. And there you are on his website, talking to Dark Ninja of all people in the world about me being a life ruinator. And this is the thing that you've been doing this entire time, the 20 plus something years that you've been on the internet. Okay? And you want to talk about conspiracy theories too, Oliver D. Smith? You don't even think that Troy is in Turkey. Okay? All of your works, or all of your so-called academic works on Troy, are considered to be deranged, considered to be inadequate and silly, okay? And ridiculed on a daily basis by the archaeological community. You don't even think that Troy is located in where people claim that it is, okay? You don't even think that the Trojan War happened in Anatolia. How are you going to accuse me or anybody else of so-called right-wing conspiracy theories, okay? You did an entire video trying to explain how the Czech artist went to Antarctica. You did an entire video on your Nordicist account in late 2007, okay? And then you want to talk about me being a terrorist, a right-wing extremist. You were friends with that Finnish serial killer, Oliver. That Finnish serial killer. You knew people in his group. What was his name? I can't remember his name. Let's see here. This is not him. Natural selector. I just remember his, that's it. The Jocular school shooting, Eric Pekka. Yeah. Oliver D. Smith says or claims allegedly and with very slanderous and very slippery slope claims that I am an extremist or a right-wing extremist. Oliver D. Smith knew Eric-Pekka Anudavin. Oliver D. Smith knew people and was friends with people who were friends with Eric-Pekka Anudavin. And then he has no basis to claim that I'm a conspiracy theorist or any of that shit, because he doesn't even think that the city of Troy is actually located where 99% of the entire archaeological Bronze Age community say that the city of Troy is located in northwestern Anatolia. Okay. He can't even hold a candle. Oliver D. Smith could not even hold a candle in a true nature versus nurture debate, or human genetics and how it influences behavior and human physiognomy debate with Ryan Falk, the alternative hypothesis, or with J.F. Gariepy. With J.F. Gariepy. Oliver D. Smith couldn't do none of that stuff. So Oliver, don't be telling me none of this nonsense about me being a life ruinator, because you wanted to arrest or have Josh Connor Moon arrested. You wanted Josh Connor Moon to go to prison, and you did the exact same thing that you claim other people are doing, okay? You're in no position to talk. You're in no position to do jack squat, okay? And one more thing, too, Oliver D. Smith, before I go. You little bitch. Why were you called a P. Diddler on some website? I think it was like a pyramids.com website or something. But Oliver D. Smith, a long time ago, had an account. I think it was called Anglo Pyramidist. And it was in 2013, 2014. And he actually, some mod in a forum that he posted in, changed his name to include P. Diddler in it. And I've always wanted to know why Oliver D. Smith, why did that mod call you a P. Diddler? Why did a mod add you as a P. Diddler, Oliver D. Smith? Okay? What is the deal with that? I didn't do that to you. Nobody here did that to you, okay? I didn't even know about that until like a decade after it actually happened. But why was a mod on a website that you were posting on, why did they say that you were a P. Diddler? Why do they call you a PDF? Why do they call you a PFD Iller? What's up with that? Yeah, he does. Yeah, Chauncey Fatsack. This guy is talking to Dark Ninja on Kiwi Farms. He's talking to Dark Ninja about how I'm like allegedly a life ruinator, and he does the same thing, and Dark Ninja does the same exact stuff. So, Chauncey Fatsack says, fix audio. Oliver Pedo Smith. Ander Breivik Oliver Smith. Yeah. Well, I'm curious why on this forum that he was on, why a mod added the word PEDOFHILE on it. I would like to know why that was added on to his username on that forum. Sounds like a real Soberman Mormon shaggot. Yeah, dude, LOL. Yeah, why does Soberman, I haven't thought about Soberman in a while. Why does Soberman want to be just like Shaggy? It's like everything that Shaggy does, so that's what Soberman wants to be. Soberman wants to be the person that Shaggy is, but he isn't enough of a man. He just isn't enough of a man to even be what Shaggy is. And Shaggy isn't even himself a real man, and that's saying a lot. But yeah, man, did Shaggy and Silverman really come out as gay pedos, dude? Gay P diddlers. This Oliver D. Smith is just another gay P diddler. Anyways, I'm your host, Imperator Forge. Thank you for watching.